a African-American baby.
You mentioned factcheck.org, and one of the things, I don't know if you have there the latest version of what factcheck.org actually reports, but what's interesting to me is that they confirm the central thesis of what is behind our reporting on this issue. Basically that you've got a certificate of live birth, which we've seen, and they explain what a certificate of live birth is, and they also further explain that even with them, factcheck.org has asked for, from the Obama people and from Hawaii, for the copy of the long-form birth certificate, and they've been denied. And that's confirmed by factcheck.org, which is cited by members of Congress as suggesting this matter has been settled.
Well, it's interesting that you spilled out, and I was very, very impressed that you went to the trouble to write all of these people in Congress and see what they had to say about it. And what did they all do? They all pointed to, well, it's online. Check out those Obama websites. They're all online.
Right.
And what's interesting is, and this is from Marlon Spector, and he's just one of many that said, well, you know, the website fact check. That's what has shown this.
And it's, to me, astounding that no governmental branch, whether it would be a state attorney general or the Federal Elections Committee or the Electoral College and the people who participated in the Electoral College, or the Supreme Court in refusing to hear these cases. It's going to take millions of Americans, which are now getting to demand the birth certificate be shown.
Because we just want the truth. And guess what? Those who want to stand for truth, those who stand for the Constitution, it's really not that extreme of a position after all.
Mr. President, I want to believe, I want to trust, I want to hope for change, but I am really failing to see how this is any different.
But he's not going to succeed. Socialism has failed.
Our country's less safe today.
Obama declared the end to the war on terror.
Is this the change that America voted for?
You can't break all your campaign promises.
To start with this blame America.
People, we have to have the conversation of, do you want socialism or not? Do you want universal health care or not? Is this a pre-9/11 mentality?
Liberal utopian vision.
March to socialism.
Take this country as far left.
We hear about change. There's no change in this group.
End of capitalism as we know it, Bill of 2009.
Barack Obama was elected mostly by black, racist, and white guilty people.
And now it's not parents who are going to take care of kids anymore. It's Uncle Nanny.
Some are wondering if the honeymoon is already over.
We're starting to look at fascism.
He went on a jihad against lobbyists.
Closer to Jimmy Carter.
Closer to communism.
The new socialist regime
Addicting this country to heroin.
He's a one-term guy.
There is real dishonesty in this man.
Closer towards socialism.
This is a major milestone for America, not necessarily a good one, though.
President Obama is scheduled to sign the $787 billion stimulus bill. Is anybody else a little up by that?
Jeff Sessions of Alabama says it is a walk down the road towards socialism. Is that a valid point?
It's closer to socialism.
Sounds like the honeymoon is over.
Not exactly glowing grades for the president.
Obamonomics really taking the U.S. towards socialism?
If you think the president is overreaching,
How long can President Obama blame President Bush for America's problems?
Stop the doom, the gloom, the malaise, the fear.
Liberal vision of a giant nanny state.
Its plans to go after gun owners.
The president has declared a war against prosperity.
To see our money, our tax dollars, away.
Depending on your point of view, President Obama's new budget is a statement of our national values or a socialist experiment.
A path towards socialism.
Barack Obama's agenda towards socialism.
He wants to drive the Dow down to zero and then just kind of start from scratch.
turn towards socialism back.
Obama's bear market.
I think he wants a catastrophe.
Can this now fairly be called the Obama bear market?
What you have to worry about is your motivation.
Communism.
I read an article that said the Manchurian candidate couldn't destroy us faster than Barack Obama.
Wreaking havoc on the country.
The socialism that you've been waiting for.
We have now the extreme left driving the agenda.
I'm a guy that voted for Obama, and I feel betrayed.
Barack Obama's Ponzi scheme.
A delusional quest
for historic grandeur.
Barack Obama may bankrupt the country.
They care that he's bankrupting our economy.
Duke's Coach K has a message for President Obama. It's the economy, stupid.
He promised transparency. He promised bipartisanship. This is a violation of all of those promises.
Does President Obama want to take us into the 60, 70, 80, 90% income tax range?
What's a nice girl like you doing in the Obama White House?
There he is on 60 Minutes. Steve, it was bizarre.
Laughing it up.
We are heading toward a one-world sort of government. I think Obama probably likes that.
This is Joseph Stalin without the bloodshed.
Literally struggling every time he has to think on his feet.
Our country is in major economic trouble, and the Obama's making it worse.
It's an eventual control over all big business. That's the ultimate goal of the administration.
Obama has horribly insulted the British.
You drive a stake through the heart of the bloodsuckers.
You can call it corporatism, you can call it socialism, you can call it fascism.
It's a little early to declare a presidency failed, although I would like to do it.
Another thing that would have got you beheaded in Henry VIII's realm.
Obama attacks America.
How crazy Obamonomics is going to get.
Some comparing President Obama's plan to the founding fathers of socialism.
Has a little bit too much of this Blame America vibe going on.
He's on an Apologizing for America tour.
Bowing to the Saudi king.
Obama is apologizing to the Frenchy French for our arrogance.
If he listens to his intimate advisors, the pirates will get a bailout package like everybody else.
Why is the president now urging additional action on the economy? Should this good news tell him we just don't need it?
Obama is completely polarizing.
Wondering why he would put Europe above America.
If you have a Ron Paul bumper sticker, you might be viewed as a radical by the government. Fascist stimulus package.
Bill Ayers, the Reverend Wright.
Is there anything that he likes about this country?
Lockstep down this, the socialist path.
If you support policies that hurt our country, you'll get a handshake and an embrace.
And embracing and fist bumping and making lovey-dovey in the hotel. God knows what went on behind closed doors.
Exactly what happened to the lead up with Hitler.
We have a president whose foreign policy can only be described as anti-American.
Day number 94 of change that makes us less safe and secure.
Banana Republic politics.
Is Obama going to show spine for the first time in his presidency?
Is Obama a radical figure in American politics?
He went on foreign soil and apologized for America.
We're celebrating the first 100 days of Barack Obama's
100 days
tenure.
of America going down the drain.
Is President Obama's handling of the troubled economy a signal that we are creeping toward socialism? It was only 100 days. It seems longer, doesn't it?
We seem to have made a lot of mistakes until he took office, so we had a lot of...
When you apply for the bar and so forth in Illinois, you actually have to list all the names that you might have lived under, right?
Right.
And he puts down Barack Obama, but he doesn't put down Barry Soetoro, I think, or Soetoro, which is the name he took from his Indonesian father, right? He didn't put that down. Well, that suggests that in that particular instance, he didn't tell the whole truth, right? Right. Even though the whole truth was asked for. List all the names that you have gone by. So already we have an indication that there might be a pattern of deception. That would raise the possibility that the whole election was conducted on the basis of such deceptions.
Obama and Odinga, Raila Odinga, are Luo tribesmen. In fact, Odinga has claimed repeatedly that Obama is a cousin, not just a tribal cousin. Odinga, his father was a communist. Odinga himself was educated in East Germany, named one of his children Fidel. And Obama has supported Odinga, campaigned for Odinga in 2006. In fact, the president of the country, Kibaki, asked Obama in 2006 to either leave the country or quit campaigning for his opponent. Odinga has supported radical Islam, supported a memorandum of understanding, signed it, saying he would establish Islamic law if he got to be head of state. Obama raised like $2 million. When Odinga lost the election in December 2007, the Luo tribe, prompted by Odinga, had a tribal war, killing the Kikuyu, the predominant tribe of the president. And all this the U.S. media didn't cover. Obama was on the telephone through the New Hampshire primary on a daily basis with Odinga in Africa. Obama brokered an agreement using Kofi Annan of the United Nations in order to get Odinga to be prime minister, co-head of state.
I just want to make sure the Constitution's respected. And I see so many ways in which these people are ignoring or overturning it, that that's what really bothers me, because that means that the rules we play by, what if they're not applying anymore? What if I'm over here playing the game like we're still living under the Constitution of the United States, and these guys have already thrown it in the trash can?
But here's the point. He goes back into Indonesia in 1981. If he went there to renew a passport, he then effectively renounced any citizenship he may have had. That's what allowed him, if that's the case, to travel to Pakistan, which did not allow American citizens to have entry. So there's a lot of unanswered questions, and the fact that we haven't seen the school records. Well, why can't we see Occidental College? Why can't we see Harvard or Columbia? Might it be that he actually received foreign aid as in the form of scholarships from, as a non-American student?